What's up, everyone? Got a ton of parts here on my hood. I just wanted to show you guys some stuff I got. This is the cam Edelbrock 2122. It's basically like it's a little more wild than stock. It's not really crazy. It's like maybe stage 2, you can say. Specs. So it's not even 500 lift. It's a 448 472, which is a lot more than stock, and it comes with the lifters, right? Yeah, lifters. These are hydraulic, solid flat tappet. Yep, that's the whole kit right here. So can't wait to try that. It's supposed to be working like from idle to like 5500 RPM, which is perfect for me because I'm not gonna race this car. These are my pistons. These are the stock rods. I'm gonna be reusing them. They re-rounded them, and new pistons 30 over. There's the block got punched out 30 over. I gotta still install the rings on there. These are Silverlight pistons, hyperthetic, I think they call them. Yeah, pretty lightweight. And the rods, I didn't get new ones because these were good. The machine shop checked them, and they pinned them for me. So I'm not gonna be going over 6,000 RPM. These are good. So it's like it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna put this car in the track or anything like that. Set of timing gaskets. Has a timing seal for the crank or timing cover. These are my mains. Already everything's cleaned up. Bolts. What do I have in here? Oh, this is the water pump. It's an original Motorcraft. Reverse rotation. This is my pilot bearing for the clutch. It's gonna go on the crank. These are new bolts from LMR. This is timing cover bolts and water pump bolts. Everything new. And this here I got from LMR too. It's the timing cover. Okay, so we're gonna put that brand new. This is a high volume oil pump from Malling. It comes with the rod and everything. I'll show you guys. That's everything's in the bag, but it's a high volume one. I decided to try a high volume one now. I know some people they have their opinions about them, but it's fine. This is the fuel pump eccentric 2-piece. Edelbrock Performer double roller timing chain, and we got motor assembly grease. That's gonna be maybe for the cam. You got to put that on the flat tappet cams. Assembly lube, and there's some miscellaneous bolts and stuff. This is the pickup tube for the oil pan. I bought a brand new one rather than cleaning out the old one because I don't want any shards of metal going in. Cam thrust plate bolts. This is the new thrust plate for the cam. Right there. This is for the crankshaft for the oil ring. That's the oil ring for the back, the main seal. Since my crankshaft is a little worn out in that area, we're gonna put a seal saver in it. And these are all bearings, rod bearings, main bearings, piston rings, and got the carter there. That's ready, painted. Everything's cleaned up inside. Block. I'm gonna start building that up. I got to check gap on the rings, and probably gonna put the camshaft in first. Timing cover, timing chain, all that good stuff in the front. then do the pistons, crank, main bearings, and then pistons. And then we're gonna throw that block in here in the car, right through the front. And since I don't have a picker or a hoist to lift that engine in, I'm gonna do it between two people. I lifted that block up by myself and put it on the engine stand. It's not that bad. They're maybe on, I don't know, I think 170, 200 pounds maybe. So lift it up, put that in, and it's gonna be heavier with the pistons, crank, and everything. Of course, I am not gonna put the heads on it. It's just gonna be a short block, and that way we save some weight, and then I could put the heads and not everything else, intake manifold on the vehicle. So I just wanted to show you guys some parts. Oh, here's my crank. That's all resurfaced, polished. They cut it 10 thousandths under because it needed to be cut. And the bearings, you take it to your machine shop, they're going to give you bearings that are 10 thousandths cut, or depending on what they cut, everything you need. Like the rings are for 30 over. Still have to check gap to make sure they're okay from the factory though. I've got plastic gauge somewhere here. Where is it? Here it is. This plastic gauge. I'm gonna check clearances on the main rods. So just wanted to show you guys this stuff. I'm gonna start building it. I'm not gonna do a how-to or anything like that. There's plenty of YouTube videos. So we're gonna do the short block, and then I'll give you guys an update later on how everything goes with the short block built and maybe thrown in the car, and then I'll order heads and intake manifold and then start building up from there. Oh, head gaskets, I'm gonna need that. But right now the important thing I wanted to do was the short block, get that built, and then you can just build up after. Do some exhaust work and shit, some headers. It'll be a while, but we'll get there. It's getting there. All right, thanks guys.